There you go. So then we'll just have this, and then the woo will come on, and we'll just introduce ourselves. Hello, I am Dan Graff. I'm Poet Laureate of the Muscle Project.
My name's Kevin Cummings, retired curator, the Illinois Natural History Survey.
Bang, bang, boom. And today we want to talk about the new search feature of the Muscle Project database that you can find on the web. So let's just get to that real
What's it
quick.
called?
The search feature is the Muscle Project database search engine, the Muscle PDBSE. You can find it right here on the home page. There's a little block right here. You can jump right in and start navigating directly. It'll just take you to bivalvia at the top, and you can navigate your way down to the taxon that you want. Or you can go to the search engine either by clicking here or clicking on this icon. And if you're browsing, that icon is always over here on the left. So that's a handy thing. So just for example, I can click on here. The top bar here will give a Google search of the site. So Google is doing a thing. It has not caught up with once we move to the new server here very well at all. It's taken a long time. So it doesn't really work as well as it did before we moved. But in here, this is the Muscle Project database search engine, the Muscle PDBSE. So for example, I can just type Lampsilis correctly in here. And then it remembers that I did that before and hit submit. And it'll search and it'll search family names if that matches. It'll search the genus. It'll search the species. If you put two words in, it'll actually specifically search a species. So if I put Lampsilis cardium, not cardiac, I mean, it will, boom, find that. It'll also search that in localities for the specimens that we have images for in the database. It'll also search for GenBank vouchers. It'll also search in publications, either in the author's names or in the name of the article or in the publication. So, and it always, whatever you put in for a word, it always just puts a wild card at the end of it. So for example, if I just put lamp, bam. So there it found the Lamprotulini, it found the Lampsilini, it found Lamproscafa, Lamprotula, Lampsilis, found all those species. It found the nominal species that are described in there. It found localities, apparently, that mention lamp. Found some GenBank vouchers that mention lamp somewhere in those things. It found some publications, and you can always just trim it back. Like if you just wanted publications and that's what you wanted to find. So if you searched, for example, on Cummings in publications, that's all it's going to look for. And that'll take you, you can either follow this to our page about the publication, which would list, so apparently Cummings and Mayer misspelled Texasiensis in that paper, like lots of people. So names that are attributed, but it'll also give the list of taxonomic opinions. So the taxa that you treated in that. It'll keep it short, but you can expand that and open it up. So those are the taxa that are treated in there. And if they are under a different name in the database now, that's updated. So that's a good way to sort of check where your publications are, the information that's in there. Another shortcut that I use a lot to find information in the database, like I thought on to get to Lampsilis quickly, this all genera just lists all of the genera that have freshwater taxa on the website. So I could use my browser here to find, Lampsilis, Lamprotula, right? And that will take me
And you
right.
might point out that that complete list includes other things than freshwater mussels as we know.
Yes. Yep. Yes. It includes all the freshwater bivalves, any genus that has at least one species, fossil or recent. So that's handy. You can, and like I said, right from the home page, you can lead yourself right into the database, and you can either browse your way down by just following the hierarchy, paleoheterodonts, there's Unionida right there, the superfamilies. Recent taxa are at the top, fossil ones are at the bottom. So they're there if they're there. But you can follow it. So that's pretty sweet. We used to be able to search in the olden days before things got complicated here serving from the university. And then when I moved it off the university server last year, we've gotten that capability back to have our own search engine to be able to find information about freshwater mussels and freshwater bivalves generally, and even lots of other just bivalves generally. So that's pretty sweet. I encourage people to take a look at it. And also, if there's functionality that you think you can use, shoot me a message, and I can easily add it on there.
Yeah, and you might want to look at some of these geography sections here with the species richness things. These are all been updated, right?
Yes, there's a lot of stuff being updated on here that we're doing now that we have a little bit more functionality. And I plan to put out some when we do Mussel of the Month each month on Substack to sort of point at these different things, different new capabilities that have been added, so to try to attract more people here, do this, make use of this for their research.
Perfect.
Bing, bang, boom. All right. Well,
so PDBSE. Look for it by name.
Or ask for it by abbreviation. All right. Well, this has been the Woo. We'll see you next time.
Mussel Project.
Woo! There. We did it.
All right.
Easy peasy.